I'm sitting
Minecraft, the
here as I look
sandbox.
down at my
I
feet.
wanna hear it.
The color of my skin and the age that I have under my belt. It changes the way everyone looks at me. I walk down the street and I get these weird looks like, what's this kid doing? He can probably run fast, he can probably steal things, but what else is he good for? What else can he do? And I know that I have a whole world in front of me. A whole field to play in. A whole school to take over and get an education. A whole family to create. And a love to initiate. So as I walk down to this store, I'm inside and I'm looking around for some clothes, some basketball shoes, because, you know, I play basketball, it's pretty nifty. And I'm looking and I'm searching and I can see these shoes in the top right corner of the shelf. And I can't reach it. But you know, Michael Jordan once said that if you can't jump high enough, then you can't make it. So I take that leap of faith and I jump as high as I can and I can reach it finally. So I grab those J's down from the top shelf and the shop owner looks at me like, kid, you're stealing. And I say, no, I'm not, I'm gonna pay for it. And he starts chasing in me and my first instinct is to start running. I'm running now, faster, faster, faster. And this guy is chasing me, he won't stop. And as he pulls out his taser, I turn around and everything slows down. In that moment he fires and I duck and I swoop and I fall and I start running even faster now. The police are on my tail, I hear sirens. People think I've started this crime. People think that I wanted this choice in life, but no. I was just born as this ethnic race. I was born at this age, and all I wanted was some shoes. All I wanted was to jump higher, jump faster, or run. And I just see this basketball hoop in the distance, and I've seen these challenges, the dunk challenge. So I run and I jump and I fly, and I miss the dunk and land right on my forehead, and I die.
Oh my god!
Tell the story.
So just anything?
Yeah.
Shit, okay,
Yeah.
fuck.
Damn. How about how Tap L blew up? Yeah.
No, you don't know me.
Quality content.
Yeah, you're right.
You don't know me.
Alright, fuck.
I can get
I wake up and I sit up out of bed. And I start walking to that bathroom that I so dearly love. I look in the mirror and I can see this large shape staring back at me, and I don't remember being this large. KFC last night was definitely a mistake.
Oh my god.
As I sit on the toilet, I can totally tell you that regret is something that I feel every single day.
I wanna die.
So my mom's downstairs waiting, and I walk up to her and I say, hey mom, can I have some breakfast? And she said, no, Billy, you know, sometimes you gotta stop, you gotta cut down, have some veggies, have some fruit. And I'm looking back at her with these eyes of just distraught. Fruit, vegetables, who the fuck eats that? KFC is life, KFC is everything to me, and I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for that.
He described me right there.
So I'm walking to school and this kid sees me. He says, who is this eclipse walking down the street? I can't even see the sun because of him. And I look back and I'm just like, I'm sorry, dude. Sorry that I can't walk. I gotta roll. But you know what? Rolling is faster than walking. This kid is way behind. I'm rolling faster now, picking up speed. Cars ain't got nothing on me because you know that I have talent, raw ability, raw skill to start rolling and flowing because my head is the size of 4 chicken nuggets. And I'll tell you what, that shit is aerodynamic. And as I get to school, I pull up, swerve, skirt, skirt. And these kids are like, damn, that kid got speed. And hold on, somebody's knocking on my goddamn door.
It was real. God. Bro, I
actually think he was being for real.
Nah, he was being for real.
I thought he was telling something about this story.
I
and
got
it was real.
speed.
Find out on the next episode if the fat man that rolled down the street gets to school on time. Chapter 2.
Oh my
I
god.
pull up at school and I can see these kids' faces overwhelmed with fear, happiness. It's a weird combination, I know, but they ask me, how'd you get here so fast? And I tell them the story that I told you last time. I get to class, I'm a little bit late, and my teacher says, hey Billy, you're late. And I said, shut up. I sit down and class starts. And this is where things gets interesting, ladies and gentlemen, because she pulls out
There is no
maths,
ladies
and
in
ooh,
here.
we all know how maths goes. There's 2 + 2 is 4 × 4 I still can't even do 1 + 1, and I sit here at my paper thinking to myself, how am I gonna pull this one off? How am I gonna pull off an A grade? Because I know if I get home and my mom sees that I failed that, I'm gonna have a few lacerations on my wrists. So I start looking around for these opportunities to cheat. I look up at the ceiling where the school has their math equation, but it turns out I've lost a bit of eyesight recently because I've been staring at my computer screen too long. So I gotta go for the next option. The kid sitting next to me in the left seat, and his name is George, and he's got a block full of answers.
Why not, Kate?
So I start writing and I start cheating and I get these notes down, and it turns out that the song is slowly ending, but I can change it in time. Yes. Okay. So I start writing down these notes, and I can tell you that they seem right, they seem fine. I handed my test at the very end of the day, and these results come back slowly but surely. The teacher's laying down these papers all front up, and all these kids get a happy face when they get their paper. And the teacher comes to me and looks at me dead in the eyes and puts my sheet face down. And I know in that moment when my sheet is face down that there is a problem straight away. I slowly flip it, edge up, and I look under, and I see my grade. All faith is lost, all hope is gone. I've got this F. How am I gonna return home? I may as well run away, I may as well become a stray, because I know that if I go home, they won't be coming back to school, they won't be living on extra, because I will be in pain. I asked my friend what should I do, and like any good friend, he tells me that I'm gay, and he just said your mom, because that's always helpful. So I need advice. I go to the guidance counselor and they say it's gonna be okay. And they tell me that we won't tell anyone about your problem. We won't tell anyone that this happened to you.
I'm just gonna get on my ass whooping.
And we've got assembly coming up, and I'm sitting there enjoying myself, trying to get my mind off of things. And I can see the guidance counselor walk up and a bit confused, and he starts talking about the whole scenario that we just discussed, exposing me to my entire peers and family and friends, that I got the F, the only one at school. So now I'm getting mixed names: obese, eclipse, retard, names flying in left and right, and I don't know how to feel. I climb on top of the basketball hoop because it's the highest place in school. And this is my time, this is my moment.
He's gonna kill
Think
himself.
about everything, and I can feel the need to jump, feel the need to fly away, to become something, and reincarnation is always another option. As I jump, I slowly but surely get a flashback of my life, eating KFC, eating KFC, eating KFC, and more KFC, and as I land straight on the ground, my soul is taken away by God, because he exists.
What?
Totally. I'm up here in heaven. I'm up here in heaven, and God looks at me and says, "Why are you here, son?" And I tell him the story, everything that I know, everything that I've lived for, and he says, "Well, welcome in. This is your new home, Billy."
Oh my God.
As I walk through the front gates, everything is white, everything is gleaming, and everything is shining.
But there's
And
no
in the distance,
KFC.
I can see a gold, crispy chicken nugget. As I start running, I get to it, and it's just a hallucination. What is this? This is in the desert. This is heaven. I should get my chicken nuggets, but it's all a dream.
Oh
So I
my
wake
God.
up,
Oh my.
and this has all happened. In a dream, nor reality can be mixed lines between the two.
Oh God.
I'm a skinny boy. I have A grades, and I
Bitch.
eat healthy.
I see.
I walk to school, I can feel this gust of wind tickle underneath my nose. I'm not sure what that is. And I'm not sure what that feels like. I look to
Someone's
the left
echoing.
and I look to the right, and I can hear myself talking, and it's a bit distracting in the background, but this little kid is sitting here,
Hey Harvey.
sitting
you
on
wanna
the
be best
ground, not
friends?
doing anything.
Wait, shut up for a
But
second.
he's enveloped with this little item he's got in his fingertips. And as he spins it, the speed picks up dramatically over and over again. He hits it again, hits it a third time, and this shit is spinning out of its mind, and I don't know what's going on. As I take a closer look, I can see it now. A 3-pronged spinner. I couldn't know how to describe it. I wouldn't know what it is until now. As I look further down the hall, there's bunches of them. Groups, colonies, all together as one, spinning away, competitions, who can spin it longer, who can spin it faster, and who can spin it for the longest time of the day. I'm in class and I'm the only one with nothing to do. Behind me I can hear, and I still question this to this day. I just want to know, why is this a thing? And as he says, hey Max, you know, I see you're doing nothing there, so he gives me his fidget spinner, and I spin it for that very first time, and I knew from that goddamn moment forth that I was gonna be a 12-year-old in 2017. As I spun it, I could feel my heart racing, I could feel my whole world changing in front of me. I could tell that today was something different. Today was an extravagant day where everything would change. I would start getting better grades, I could start seeing friends, and I could start getting a girlfriend and get a job, and everything in life would be changed from this very moment I spun that fidget spinner. And I'll tell you this, everybody here on this team, right here, right now, I know that the trend is past and I know that it won't last, but still, get yourself a fidget spinner in stores now for $4.59. Thank you very much.
That was literally the best thing.
That was the most beautiful thing of all
Billy.
time.